Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest a guy who came to...
The government's reluctance to allow a high-profile individual like Diddy to turn himself in stems from strategic legal maneuvers aimed at ensuring detention rather than voluntary surrender. When a person of his stature attempts to self-surrender, authorities might perceive an increased risk of non-compliance or flight, prompting preemptive arrests to secure his detention. This tactic underscores the complexities within the legal system, especially when dealing with celebrities who possess significant resources and public visibility. Diddy, a towering figure in the hip-hop industry, renowned for his luxurious lifestyle and influential presence, now finds himself incarcerated in the notorious Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, in Brooklyn, New York. This dramatic fall from grace has shocked fans and observers alike. Once celebrated for his opulent parties, chart-topping hits, and business acumen, Diddy is now facing some of the harshest conditions imaginable in one of New York's most infamous detention facilities. The MDC in Brooklyn is infamous for its deplorable conditions, frequently described by former inmates as hell on earth. The facility has been the subject of numerous lawsuits, protests, and federal investigations due to its inhumane treatment of detainees. Inmates have reported mold-infested showers, freezing temperatures in the winter, sweltering heat in the summer, and pervasive infestations of cockroaches. For someone accustomed to the comforts of private jets and multi-million-dollar mansions, Diddy's new reality is a stark and brutal contrast. Upon his arrest, Diddy was seen arriving at the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan, exuding confidence and surrounded by his entourage. However, the scene quickly turned surreal as Homeland Security agents approached, separated him from his companions, and handcuffed him before leading him out of the hotel. This abrupt transition from luxury to incarceration left many bewildered, highlighting the stark disparity between his previous life and his current predicament. Every morning for Diddy now begins in stark contrast to his past. Gone are the silk sheets and plush pillows. Instead, he wakes up on a thin, lumpy mattress in a cell with cracked, dirty white walls. He no longer enjoys designer clothes or gourmet meals, and is deprived of any semblance of privacy. Sharing his space with hardened criminals and gang members, Diddy is viewed not as a celebrity, but as a trophy and a target, heightening the dangers he faces daily. The psychological impact of this drastic lifestyle change is profound. From being a figure of control and influence, Diddy is now at the mercy of prison guards, fellow inmates, and the brutal routines of detention life. Reports suggest he is kept in isolation for his safety, limiting his interactions to brief moments with his legal team and family. This isolation amplifies feelings of regret, fear, and anger, challenging his mental resilience. The Metropolitan Detention Center's environment is far from conducive to rehabilitation. Inmates live under constant fear, not knowing when the next violent incident might occur. Fights can break out over trivial matters, escalating into dangerous brawls. For Diddy, whose celebrity status makes him a prime target, the environment is exceptionally perilous. The facility's special housing unit enforces a 24-hour lockdown, meaning Diddy is confined to his cell with multiple restraints and escorted by several staff members whenever movement is necessary. Adding to the severity, there have been numerous reports of guard misconduct and corruption within the MDC. Former inmates have accused guards of ignoring fights, smuggling contraband, and even instigating conflicts among prisoners. This toxic environment exacerbates the challenges Diddy faces, as his fame does not shield him from the harsh realities of prison life. Public reaction to Diddy's imprisonment is polarized. While some express genuine concern for his well-being, others view his situation as a deserved consequence of his alleged actions. Social media is abuzz with a mix of sympathy and condemnation, reflecting the divided opinions surrounding his case. Critics argue that his wealth and fame should afford him better treatment, questioning why he isn't granted bond, especially when some believe he's unlikely to flee due to his recognizability. Supporters, however, contend that his resources could facilitate escape, justifying the stringent measures taken against him. Diddy's legal team is vigorously contesting his detention, arguing that the MDC's conditions are inhumane and unsuitable for someone of his status. His lawyers have filed multiple requests for his transfer to a more appropriate facility, highlighting the facility's history of violence and neglect. Despite these appeals, authorities have so far denied any changes, maintaining that the NDC is equipped to handle high-profile detainees like Diddy. The broader implications of Diddy's case raise critical questions about the justice system's handling of wealthy and famous individuals. Critics argue that the system often fails to ensure equitable treatment, allowing those with resources to navigate legal challenges more effectively than the average person. Diddy's situation exemplifies this disparity, as his legal battles continue to highlight the systemic issues within incarceration practices. Adding another layer of complexity, conspiracy theories have emerged suggesting that Diddy might have been working with law enforcement as an informant, which purportedly enabled him to avoid severe legal repercussions for years. These theories gained traction after his longtime rival, Suge Knight, publicly accused Diddy of collaborating with federal authorities to dodge legal troubles. Although there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, they contribute to the public's fascination and skepticism regarding Diddy's arrest and detention. Diddy's rise to power was marked by strategic brilliance and relentless ambition. Starting as an intern at Uptown Records, he founded Bad Boy Records in 1993, quickly becoming a dominant force in the music industry. His knack for discovering and nurturing talent, such as the notorious B.I.G. and Faith Evans, solidified his reputation as a mogul who could control and influence the trajectory of hip-hop. However, his ascent was not without controversy. Accusations of intimidation, manipulation, and involvement in violent altercations have long shadowed his empire, painting a picture of a man willing to go to extreme lengths to maintain his dominance. The charges against Diddy are severe, including racketeering and conspiracy, with explosive allegations pointing to orchestrated criminal enterprises and illicit activities within his circles. The indictment cites evidence from raids conducted at his residences in Miami and Los Angeles, where authorities seized materials purportedly linking him to criminal operations. Former associates like producer Rodney L. Rod Jones have come forward with damning claims about Diddy's coercive behavior and manipulative tactics, further complicating his legal battle. Despite his formidable reputation and the mounting evidence, Diddy's legal team remains steadfast, labeling the allegations as baseless and motivated by malicious intent. They argue that the accusations stem from disgruntled former employees and associates seeking to capitalize on his fame. This defense strategy highlights the ongoing struggle between maintaining a public persona and confronting the darker aspects of one's legacy. Public opinion remains divided, with social media serving as a battleground for narratives supporting and condemning Diddy. Fans loyal to him defend his legacy, dismissing the charges as exaggerated or unfounded, while detractors seize the opportunity to dismantle his reputation. This dichotomy reflects the broader societal debate about justice, punishment, and the influence of wealth and fame on legal outcomes. Diddy's current ordeal also prompts a reevaluation of how society perceives and treats individuals who oscillate between celebrity status and criminal accusations. The stark contrast between his past life of luxury and his present confinement raises questions about the inherent biases within the justice system and the public's propensity to judge based on fame rather than facts. As Diddy remains incarcerated, the legal process continues to unfold, with grand juries expected to hear new testimonies and his legal team appealing for his release. The fight for his freedom is not just a personal battle, but a symbol of the systemic challenges that high-profile individuals face within the legal framework. The Metropolitan Detention Center's notorious reputation for harsh conditions only intensifies the urgency of his legal appeals, highlighting the urgent need for reform in how the system handles wealthy and influential detainees. In the broader context, Diddy's case serves as a cautionary tale about the precarious nature of fame and the potential for rapid downfall when legal troubles arise. It underscores the importance of accountability and the impact of public perception on an individual's legacy. As more details emerge, the narrative surrounding Diddy's arrest continues to evolve, drawing attention to the intricate interplay between celebrity, power, and the law. The situation also illuminates the harsh realities of the detention system, particularly for those unaccustomed to its conditions. The transition from a life of opulence to one of confinement is jarring, emphasizing the stark disparities in treatment based on socioeconomic status. Diddy's experience raises critical questions about the humane treatment of inmates and the ethical responsibilities of the justice system to ensure fair and equitable treatment for all individuals, regardless of their public standing. Furthermore, the conspiracy theories and rumors surrounding Diddy's potential involvement with law enforcement highlight the often murky intersections between fame, power, and legal maneuvering. Whether or not there is any truth to these claims, they reflect a deep-seated skepticism about the integrity of the justice system and the lengths to which individuals might go to protect their interests. As the legal battle progresses, the outcome of Diddy's case will likely have far-reaching implications for his career and personal life. A conviction could permanently tarnish his legacy, overshadowing his contributions to the music and entertainment industries. Conversely, a successful defense might reinforce his image as a resilient and cunning mogul who can overcome even the most daunting challenges. In conclusion, Diddy's arrest and subsequent detention at the Metropolitan Detention Center mark a significant and controversial chapter in his life. The harsh conditions of the facility, coupled with the severe charges against him, have ignited a complex debate about justice, privilege, and the treatment of celebrities within the legal system. As the story continues to unfold, it serves as a powerful reminder of the fragile nature of fame and the profound impact of legal struggles on an individual's legacy. Whether Diddy can navigate this tumultuous period and emerge unscathed remains to be seen, but his case undoubtedly highlights critical issues within the intersection of celebrity and the justice system, prompting society to reflect on the true meaning of justice and accountability in the modern era.